Okay, so I decided to make this video a little bit more focused. So first, I'm going to be giving you updates on what's been happening in the jungle, aka Playa Now. So updates, new things are happening. I just started working at the school on Monday. We've had a somewhat of a slow start because a lot of the children are attending. Actually, sorry, just wondering if the sound will be okay. Anyways, a lot of the children are attending or on vacation, so they'll be back later this week, and then next week we should have full enrollment, which full enrollment is only going to be like 7 kids, 7 or 8 kids, which is wonderful for any teacher. If you're a teacher, you probably know what I mean. So it's been a really interesting. I think there's just going to be so many opportunities. What's really fascinating is that the background of our families are, most of our children are trilingual, which they get 2 languages at home, 2 different languages, one of them being Spanish, and then some of them get German at home, French at home, and then English when they're around other people or from their previous school experience and now with this school experience. So that's the update. Also, we had a storm yesterday. Storms are kind of pretty frequent, and the electricity did not go out, which was very exciting. So I got to continue to watch Netflix as the storm was going on. And then highlights of this past week. It was really cool. I had some friends that went fishing, and they caught a lot of fish. They got a lot of fresh fish, and they had so much left over. So I got to eat fresh fish. I cooked it. I cooked it myself, which is like, whoa. So I got to have fresh fish for lunch yesterday, which was awesome. Hopefully I'll be teaching yoga soon. I asked about teaching yoga, so that's kind of in the works. I also have a really big surprise announcement too that I will probably reveal next week when things are a little bit more official. But yeah, I think I've just been connecting to a lot of people primarily over food, which is great. I met two guys from Israel. They're Israeli. So I met them, had some different talks about life and society, surfing. So I've really been able to connect to so many different people, which is great, and I love, and why I love traveling. Challenges. We had another power outage, I think, on Monday. I think I might have to do this video again because if you don't hear them, I have very boisterous dogs that are my neighbors. So yes. So you have some power outages, which, at least the power comes back. Like I always have to, even if we're out for 2 hours, 3 hours, 10 hours, like the electricity has always come back. And I know that in some parts of the world, that's not possible. When electricity goes out, like sometimes it's out for months and months and months. And some parts of Puerto Rico are still out of electricity. So every time it does go out, every time there's a storm, it is a very humbling experience. And, it allows me to think about life without the internet and electricity. So, other challenges, I think food. I'm eating obviously, but it's like different because there's not like a grocery store that I go to. If I run out of foods, I have to kind of really be strategic on like when I go to the store and buying, how much food I buy and things like that. Luckily, like I mentioned, there's a food truck that comes around, friends are fishing, so there's always food to eat, but just my habits and my routine have changed. So, all in all of those challenges are definitely making me feel very, very humble and very appreciative of what I have before and very appreciative of what I have now. Because even though yes, things were convenient in the city, things are so much more exciting and interesting and fascinating out here, and just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Like it's hard to have a bad day. It's definitely challenging days, but it's hard to have, I think, a bad day because I can walk to the beach and I can hear the monkeys and I can see butterflies flying around me. So yeah, so that's my updates and challenges and joys of this past week. And I will fill you guys in next week on some exciting things. And if you have any questions about what's going on with me, if you want more details, or if you want a specific blog to be focused on a specific topic, then let me know and I'll be happy to do it. Ciao!